Hogwarts Legacy just dropped their spookiest trailer yet, which I didn't think was possible after the Sebastian trailer, but apparently it is. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking it down and pointing out all of the little details that you might have missed. In this first shot, we are clearly in Hogsmeade. Straight ahead, we can see honeydukes. At the top of the screen, we can see some Christmas decorations, confirming that seasonal-based decorations will be a thing. Off to the left, we can see a statue of a wizard holding a wand. We can also see this same statue in the first ASMR video. And we can see this person off to the left. It's hard to tell if that's the player character, a student, or just a random village person. We can also see some fireworks. And on the right, we can see the sign for the post office. Also, if you look very closely, there is dancing cotton candy in the window of honeydukes. In this next shot, which is actually the first shot, I went out of order, I'm sorry. We can see a sign that says Hogshead to the left. And then that sign also says Zonkos is straight ahead. We can see the 3 broomsticks down there at the end. And we can also see quality Quidditch supplies off to the right, which really hurts to see after the recent news. But yeah, moving on. In the next shot, we hear the player talking to someone named Madam Mason, who I assume is this lady right here. And we tell her we've heard that she's selling a shop. Now, why exactly a 5th year is looking to buy a shop is beyond me, but yeah, whatever. And by the way, the voice acting in this is phenomenal.
Madam Mason, I understand you have a shop to sell.
I think you will find my terms quite generous.
It just sounds very natural and doesn't sound like they're trying to be too cinematic or whatever. It just sounds like real people talking, which I really like. In this shot, there are some signs which seem to be gibberish. On this one, I can see the letters H, I, S, C, and K, and then maybe an I and a C. And then Hogsmeade, I have no idea what this means and couldn't find any mention of it on the wiki. This sign might say no trails, but it's hard to tell. This sign starts with an or, this sign features brooms, and we can see a hand statue similar to this one seen in the concept art. We can also see some potion bottles and what appears to be wand boxes. In this shot, we see a room reminiscent of the storage configuration of the room of requirement. We can see 2 of the first of many mannequins. These appear to be the same model we saw in the Autodesk presentation. Also, if you look at the handle of the door, it's not the same design as the handle seen in the last shot, so that door doesn't seem to lead to this room as the editing might suggest. In this shot, we can see a broom, a pet cage, a painting of what appears to be Hogsmeade, and a mysterious painting of a wizard holding a wand. Here we can see the player opening a chest, and because of these suitcases, we can tell that we're in the same location as that previous shot. Okay, so this next one's actually super interesting. In this shot, we can see the player climbing into a trunk, which seems to have been expanded by an undetectable extension charm, but the floor is rock, so is it possible that this trunk could be a portal to another location entirely? Also, if you look at this shot seen earlier in the trailer, the floor is man-made, not rock or dirt. In this shot from earlier, we can see another trunk. So is this the inside of this trunk, and this is the inside of this trunk? If we brighten up this shot, we can see the broom off in the corner. So we do know that this trunk is the same trunk as this one and this one, okay? I'm a nerd, deal with it. In this next shot, we hear a child speaking.
She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
And according to the closed captions on the PlayStation upload, this person's name is Penny. In this next shot, the door opens, revealing another mannequin, as well as boxes with what appear to be strange symbols on them. We hear an evil sounding voice, which the closed captions tell us is named, I don't know how to pronounce that, Fastidio, maybe? In this shot, the effect is behind the player, so if I had to guess, I'd say this is not an in-game effect. It's just something that they added in post for dramatic effect. Next up, we see a statue of somebody. Slytherin, maybe, Merlin, possibly, I really don't know. In this shot, we can see the player walking down a path with spiders above. These spiders aren't the same as the spiders seen in the Sebastian's Legacy trailer, so multiple species of spiders are confirmed, which I'm honestly not thrilled about. I hate spiders. We can also see this weird pillar thing right here. Not sure what that is, but it's there. Okay, so let me orient you to this whole space. This is the room that we're in. This screenshot, by the way, is from the blog post, and this is that same room. If you look up to the sides, there is a balcony, and this shot here appears to be up on that balcony. In this shot, we can see the player use what seems to be Protectio, and then this shield is broken, and the player uses some sort of fire spell which radiates out, destroying the mannequins. And if I had to guess, I'd say this is the Blasting Curse. The Blasting Curse is basically a fire-based spell which explodes the target. The spell also singes the floor, which is a cool detail. And that was 45 missable details in Hogwarts Legacy Haunted Hogsmeade shop trailer. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and like the video. It's a great way to help out the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.